In the chaos of modern life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and pulled in every direction. Yet there is a philosophy that cuts through the noise and offers a calm center within the storm. Imagine facing every challenge, work pressure, personal conflict, unexpected change, and still remaining steady, grounded, and unshaken. That isn't a fantasy. It's the core of Stoicism, an ancient way of thinking that teaches us how to master our emotions, strengthen our character, and live with purpose. Today, we're going to explore 10 Stoic principles that have the power to reshape how you navigate life's ups and downs. These aren't vague theories or complicated ideas. They're practical tools you can apply every single day, tools that build resilience, clarity, and inner peace. Whether you're struggling with stress, looking for direction, or simply trying to become a stronger version of yourself, these lessons will help guide the way. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's walk together through 10 timeless Stoic teachings that can elevate your life from the inside out. The first principle is simple but transformative. Focus on what you can control. Most of our anxiety comes from worrying about things that are outside our influence, other people's opinions, unexpected events, outcomes that haven't even happened yet. The Stoics teach us that true freedom begins when we direct all our energy only toward what actually belongs to us, our thoughts, our actions, and our attitude. When you stop wrestling with things you can't change, you don't just find peace, you find power. The second principle is amor fati, love your fate. Life will not always go as planned. There will be delays, heartbreaks, mistakes, and roadblocks. Stoicism teaches us not only to accept these moments, but to embrace them as part of our path. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "How can this strengthen me?" When you begin to see every experience, good or bad, as fuel for growth, obstacles transform into opportunities. The third principle is memento mori, a reminder that life is short and time is precious. This isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to wake you up. Remembering your mortality helps you stop procrastinating, stop holding grudges, and stop waiting for some imaginary perfect moment. It pushes you to live fully now, to appreciate the people around you, to value your days, and to take action before it's too late. The fourth principle is discipline over mood. You won't always feel motivated, you won't always feel confident, but discipline means you show up anyway. When you rely on feelings alone, your life becomes inconsistent and reactive. When you rely on discipline, your life becomes stable and purposeful. Every small act of discipline strengthens your character and builds the foundation for long-term success. The fifth principle is voluntary discomfort. In a world full of instant gratification and endless convenience, Stoicism reminds us that growth happens in discomfort. Taking cold showers, exercising hard, waking up early, fasting, or choosing difficult tasks on purpose trains the mind to stay calm during real adversity. When you choose challenges before they choose you, you become mentally stronger, emotionally tougher, and far less fragile. The sixth principle is the view from above. This exercise invites you to mentally zoom out from your problems. Imagine rising higher and higher until you see your life from the perspective of the sky. Suddenly, that argument, that stress, that embarrassment, they all seem much smaller. You realize how quickly it all passes and how little of what you fear will actually matter in the long run. This perspective gives you space to breathe and respond with clarity. The seventh principle is to speak little and do much. Words are easy. Promises are easy. Action is rare. The Stoics believe that character is shown, not said. Quietly working, improving, and showing results will always speak louder than announcements or bragging. When you commit to doing more than you say, you build credibility with others and, more importantly, with yourself. The eighth principle is negative visualization. At first, it may sound negative to imagine difficulties before they happen, but the purpose is the opposite. When you mentally prepare for hardships, you're less shaken when real challenges arise. You respond with calm instead of panic. And at the same time, you become more grateful for what you already have, because imagining life without your comforts reminds you to appreciate them while they're here. The ninth principle is mastering your inner dialogue. Your mind is constantly speaking to you. Sometimes it encourages you, but often it criticizes, doubts, or scares you. Stoicism teaches that your thoughts are not commands, they're suggestions. You can question them, challenge them, and replace them. Instead of, "I can't handle this," say, "I will get through this as I always have." Instead of, "This is too hard," say, "This is training." You become what you consistently tell yourself, so choose your thoughts intentionally. And finally, the 10th principle is to live with virtue. To the Stoics, virtue meant courage, wisdom, justice, and self-discipline. It meant choosing what is right, not what is easy. It meant acting with integrity, even when no one is watching. External success comes and goes, but your character stays with you forever. Living with virtue gives you a deep sense of meaning and self-respect that no amount of money or fame can replace. These 10 principles may be ancient, but their power is timeless. When you begin to practice them, when you truly commit to them, you'll notice your life becoming lighter, steadier, and more focused. You'll stop reacting to every little problem and start responding with